Hi, my name is Mare. I'm a writer and I did NaNoWriMo this past November, but then I got so into drafting that I kind of dropped off the face of the earth and didn't mention about how I was doing or milestones or if I finished or not. So this is the update video. I actually filmed a video on the 15th of November when I decided that I needed to do a 5K day and get a bunch of words in because I had an upcoming vacation and there was the Thanksgiving holiday. And so I wanted to reconnect with my story and get ahead in the word count. So I filmed all of that and then I just kind of never posted it because something interesting happened. That day, the 15th of November, smack in the middle of the month, was a huge turning point for me in my drafting process. And I basically remembered how to draft again after being so stuck in my editor brain that I couldn't find my way to like a flow state and to do deep work. And so finally, just having this large word count goal for myself in one day allowed me to push through all of those thoughts of maybe I'm gonna have to cut this later. Is this actually how I want to represent this? Is this enough showing or telling? I just happened to film on the day when my mindset switched. And after that, every single day I wrote thousands of words. I'll tell you my overall stats at the end of the video, but this vlog is kind of cool to watch the progression of me explaining how much trouble I'm having. Imagine if you just didn't do leg day for a year or didn't do cardio for a year. And then you just jump on a treadmill and are expected to do like a marathon. That's how I feel on a treadmill right now. And I am out of breath. And then having the breakthrough. I will let you watch that short vlog. We'll come back at the end with some stats. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and also subscribe to see more writing craft videos. Since it's been a long time since I've checked in with you all about your writing processes, if you want to share with me some stats, how you're feeling about your project, a win, or anything you want to about how November went for you and how you're feeling about your writing right now. Okay, here's my mini vlog of me figuring out how to draft again. Even though it's a Wednesday on a work day, I am going to attempt 5K, and I know that I can get at least an hour in right now, so I'm going to try to do that. I'm on chapter 10, which is the first chapter of stepping into the new world, so I am going to finish chapter 10. I think it's going to take about 300 words, and then I'm going to start chapter 11. I have to go to work. I did not get as much done in my morning session as I was thinking. I was thinking like a flat 2,500. I was thinking we knock this thing by 50%, but I'm at around 900 words instead. The good news is that I finished chapter 10. Okay, I'm gonna go walk to work. It's the most beautiful fall day in the entire world. I just walked in from outside. I got home from work just a second ago. It is 5 p.m. You can tell that I just got in because it's chilly outside. Okay, so what's next? Usually when I get home from work, I get sidetracked with life things. Not today, because I have a challenge to meet and I've only written 900 words. So that means I have to write 4,000 words between now and when I conk out. The walk was so lovely that I literally couldn't concentrate on my audiobook, which was Iron Flame. I was at a boring part and I was not into it. So anyway, I brainstormed my own book. Really excited about the very next thing I'm going to write. It is, oh, it's beautiful. It's a reunion moment. That's one of the first things I can remember ever writing. I love those. I'm very excited about this next moment I'm going to write. So my plan, I'm going to write first and see if prioritizing it even for just a half hour is going to help with getting more in gear for the rest of the night, because I really get off track around this time. Okay, 9:30 check-in. Writing's going very slow. I am debating whether or not I'm gonna go all the way to 5K. I am like eking out these words. I would rather just be editing this. I don't want to draft it. I don't want to create this out of nothing. I want to attack it and make it better. This is making drafting just terrible. So it's 9:30 and I'm solidly at 2,500 words. Now, that means that I only have 2,500 left. 5K feels like impossible for me. It's just slow. Oh my goodness. We have a challenge. I need to meet it. Okay, it's 11:10 p.m. I was just complaining about how slow the writing was going. I figured out the problem. And the problem was that I was sitting in this chair writing. And I was like, why don't I just go sit on the couch, which is my happy place? And so I did. I was instantly like hooked into the story. I was not getting into a state of deep work because I was uncomfortable. And so every decision was hard. I wasn't automating the storytelling because there's so many decisions when you're on the page. And I wasn't just doing the thing that you do when you write, which is just flow of consciousness, like you just let it take you. In the past hour and a half, I have written 2,200 words. Yeah. I have 350 words left of this challenge, and it's only 11. I'm gonna finish this thing well before midnight. Like, are you kidding me? We're fine. Okay, the downside is that almost all of those words have gone to a single chapter. Chapter 11 is gorgeous. However, it's almost double the length that it should be. That's how you can tell that my editing brain totally shut off, is because I overwrote. Are these my only two options? Editor brain like blocking me from writing, or overwriting. I don't know what to do about this problem. Okay, I've unlocked another crisis for myself to deal with at a later date. I'm gonna go sit back down on my couch, write the last 350 words. I'm gonna start chapter 12, and then I'll come back and we'll wrap this. Okay, it's what time is it? Hold on. It is 12:16 in the morning. Okay, I finished my 5K. I didn't think I was going to make it there. I usually say that, and then I usually make it, except for that one time I tried to edit my entire book in a month and, and then crash and burned. But anyway, I like a good challenge. We succeeded today. We may not succeed tomorrow, but today we crushed it. The reason I'm filming a little bit later is because I ended up writing almost 900 more words because there was like one whole scene. And so I was like, I'm just going to write this whole thing. It came out so good. Oh, okay, final word count is like 5,600 words. That's a pretty good start for like covering my little vacation and Thanksgiving. This boosts my entire word count for the month from just over 25K to 30.8. The only thing I want to do right now is type. I am obsessed. Basically, what I did is I finally kicked myself into a deep work state, which I just have had such a hard time doing. And when I'm not in the deep work state, as I've already discussed, I just get all hung up. Also, who let me do this challenge on a weekday? What in the world was that about? I mean, I did it, right? What is it going to cost me? It's going to cost me my morning session tomorrow. So it took a combination of factors. It wasn't just sitting on the couch, because I sit on the couch for every writing session typically. And so it was the volume of words that I was trying to get. It was just telling myself, you're just going to write. You're going to stop thinking so much and get over all of those negative thoughts that are holding back the actual word flow. And then it was being in a comfortable place where I felt like I could completely plug my head into the story, and it was really just getting in touch with it and enjoying it again. So, what happened after that? Well, instead of deciding to just take the break of the holiday and also of the vacation, what I ended up doing was falling so in love with the story that I would wake up every morning really early and draft 2 to 3,000 words on the days of my vacation. We were up in the mountains, it was beautiful. Then just going about my day and having a great vacation. And then I just continued that. And then on Thanksgiving morning was actually the day when I finished NaNoWriMo. So that was a really fun thing to accomplish, and then just go eat a bunch of turkey and feel like I was celebrating my own personal goal as well as being with family. I ended the month with 65,000 words. So when December 1st hit and I didn't write any words, I was like, oh no. We need a new challenge. So I set a new goal for myself starting on December 2nd to write another 50,000 words in December. And I decided that December 24th was my end date. So I don't even have the whole month, and I'm starting on the second day of the month. And so it's a little crazy, but the word count goal per day is 2,100 words. I am writing way past that. There has not been a day when I've written under that. I am really in a great groove right now, and I have 85,000 words. So I'm going to hopefully finish this book before Christmas. I think it can happen. And the reason I want to finish this before Christmas is, of course, so that I can give myself a break, because I'm not good at giving myself those. And I really want to take time to spend with family without the pressure of a word count goal. I want the big push to be over. So that's where I am in the writing process, having a great time as always, and always learning things about myself and about, how my brain works and how I can optimize my brain for getting high quality work done and loving it. Like, that's the whole point here, right? So that's my update. I have not fallen off the face of the earth. I have not slacked off on my projects. And so that's the reason I've been a little quiet on social media, but I'm still around, still here. Okay, that's all I have to say for now. I'll be filming some wrap up videos and also some what I've read this year videos, which I think is going to be really fun because I've read a lot this year. Okay, that's everything for now. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.